6 years from now, I will be in the Army. I will be in medical school while I'm in the Army, hopefully in somewhere like Italy or London. 12 years from now, I will be living in Evanston, Illinois, about 10 miles outside of Chicago. I will have my own private practice as a pediatrician. I will have a wife and hopefully have a kid either there or on the way. I will have a Jeep and a Jaguar. I will live in a 2-story house after just moving out of a studio apartment out in Chicago. My name is Tahj Francois. I'm originally from Grand Rapids, Michigan. When I was about 8 years old, my biological father walked out of my life, and I knew that as a young man in society, I don't want to be that person who walks out of their sons' lives. I want to be a man that changes the world and has an impact on other young men's lives. When I first moved down here, it was kind of hard for me. I moved here in 2012. I felt really alone just because all my friends were back in Michigan. I'm not really in any group. I didn't play sports. I spent a lot of time playing games on my Xbox. The middle school I went to was a public middle school. Fights were happening in my school. There's drugs and gang affiliated problems at my public school that I first went to. And that was an eye-opener for me, because whenever I would go back to Michigan and I would talk to these people, it was like, you guys are still, I guess, sheltered. Going into Kappa League, I was one of the most insecure people. I was shy. I wasn't myself, I guess. And once I joined Kappa League, I kind of saw through, I guess, the motion of things within Kappa League. Kappa League taught me a lot about being a young man in society, especially a young black man in society, that you have to grow and you have to beat the odds to the highest extent. I kind of learned the man I want to become eventually, and that's not only because of like the camaraderie of it, but it's because of the mentors, it's because of the events we do, it's because of, I guess, the people we're surrounded by that make us Kappa Leaguers. Different meetings, they would talk about things and just like subjects of life that like most kids our age aren't comfortable with like approaching them with. So I think Kappa League like did that well. And not only Mr. Curry, but Mr. Sloan, Mr. Humbert, Mr. Hubbard, like coming to us with these different problems, then it made it easier for us to talk to them about it. This year is when it became like most prominent for me, because I am a senior, I'm trying to learn more about life, I'm trying to create connections, and Kappa League definitely showed me people I can talk to. So I got accepted into Clemson, and I had already gotten a full ROTC scholarship for Clemson, which made it a lot easier in making that decision to go to Clemson. I decided to major in biological life sciences with a minor in psychology because I want to eventually become a pediatrician. And I want to be a pediatrician because of what happened to my sister and what happened to actually the people in Honduras, and seeing them sick and seeing them unhealthy. So my sister was diagnosed with bilateral Wilms cancer, and what that is she has a tumor in both of her kidneys. And that was an eye-opener for me. After that, I ventured out to Honduras and did a mission trip, and we helped build a village. Before Kappa League, I was a very insecure person. I think now I'm very confident about myself. My personality now is so much better, and I feel like I'm in such a more happy place than I was, just because of the things I've done. I already know I have a good future, and I can say that without Kappa League, I'm not sure if I'd be in the same place I am today.